Hey J-Souls, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about plugs, stretching, and a mini haul. But first, before we get into that, let's like this video, comment down below any things you guys want me to do next. Subscribe to my channel and share this video to anybody so that they can see it. So first, we're going to start off by a mini plug haul. I'm going to let you guys know where I got my plugs from. They're already out the package because I did a video before. I have children. They interrupted me, so we're going to start this video over again. So I have bought 3 plugs from eBay, a seller called Smith, and I bought 2 plugs from Mystic Metals Body Jewelry, and you can find them on Instagram. So I'm going to show you guys the ones I got from the Instagram seller called Mystic Metals. First, I want to let you guys know I got them in black and white. The price for each was $3.99. The subtotal was $7.98. Paid for $5.99 shipping. So altogether, I paid $13.97 for 2 plugs, and they're both acrylic, and I really do like them. Like I said, I got them in black and white. This is the packaging that they come in. They also come inside of these, but I wore the white ones already, so that's why they were not in the package that I took out. And this is what they look like. This is the white ones. You see it. I know white probably shows up really weird on here, but those were the white ones. Here are the black ones. Real simple black and white color. These are in a 19mm, but the outside is in a 20mm, and 19 and 20 are really not that far apart, so they're 20mm to me. 20mm was my goal size, and that's the size I'm definitely at, if you ask me. So let me show you guys what I have in my ears. Since we have Mystic Metals out the way, we have a different seller from eBay. His company is called Smith. I had bought 3 of them. I think I bought 2 and 1 was on sale. So the ones that I have in my ear are a pair of gray agate natural organic stone plugs, and I might not be saying them the right way, but hopefully I am. And I got them for $7.20, and altogether I paid $19.80 for 3. Another pair that I have are the pink rose quartz and a pair of green jade stones. I really don't know how to say the other word, so I'm just not even about to say it, but let me show you guys the ones that I have in my ear. And then this is what they look like. They're very pretty. I like them. Can you see it? There. Alright, those are those ones. And the pink quartz. Picked up an empty bag. Mind you, I already said I did this already. They have weight to them because they are stones, but they're like lightweight. It's not heavy at all. And this is what they look like. They do have like a rose gold pinkish look to them. I don't know if it's going to show it on camera though, but they do. Excuse me, and I'm very happy with the seller. All the links will be in my description bar below to who I bought, you know, everything from. And then I have the green jade ones, the name that I don't know how to pronounce. These are the ones that kind of sold me into like looking at the seller when I was looking. This is what they look like. And so, you know, just some simple stones. That was it for the actual haul. Okay, so now I'm going to be explaining to you guys how I stretched and what I used to stretch. So, I don't think... Okay, I took it out. Okay guys, so now we're gonna be talking about what I actually use to stretch my ears. The first thing that I used were these pretty little babies. I got these from Wish. And they have like a smaller version that's like this. I just don't know where they are at the moment. I do not feel like going to go look for them. Those go from a 12 or 14 G to 00. After I used those, I switched to these. This is just the biggest one. This is just the 20 millimeter. You know, you don't go that far up. But anyways, this is what they look like. Regular acrylic, just like those were. People say don't stretch with acrylic, but acrylic really did not do me dirty. I felt like what did me dirty was the steel. And people say stretch with these, and I'm like, yo, like they didn't work for me. I mean, they work, but like I really don't like them for stretching. For fashion, yeah, they cool, but stretching, no. So this is what these look like. Really cute. This is a single flare, and this is my 20 millimeter, just like this is. So just wanted to show you guys what I used to stretch with. Now I'm going to show you guys what I used to put on my body for the stretching. I first started out using Dragon Numbing Cream Oil. I looked this up because I was like, yo, I don't feel like going through the pain because I already stretched before and I had got a blowout. And that came from stretching too fast. So honestly, you know, if you want to put these holes in your ears, there's nothing wrong with taking your time. It took you umpteen years to grow and be, you know, the height, the weight, and the length that you are. So it could take you a while to stretch your ears. So I use this. I won't say to go and use this. It just worked for me. It worked for me from the smallest stretch all the way up to 00, and from 00 on up, I started using my organic virgin coconut oil. And this really helps. I also put this in my hair. It's really good for you. Put it on your skin, whatever. I started off using it in my hair. This will last me a year or more. But I also used it to stretch my ears. Alright, so now that we got that out the way, I'm going to let you guys know the do's and the don'ts for stretching ears. First, if you're going to stretch your ears, know for a fact that you want these holes in your ears. If you're not really sure you want these holes in your ears, why don't you start off with buying some fake gauges. They're basically screw-on gauges that you can put in your ears, and you can have your regular tiny baby hole in your ear, and you get to see what you look like with any size plug that you want. They come from the smallest size and they go up. They actually look something similar to this, but you can screw them on. So now that you're watching this video and you surpassed that part, you're probably realizing, yeah, I really do want these plugs in my ears, right? Like, they look real bomb. They look real good, right? That's what I was saying back in the day when I was looking at them. So like I probably stated in the beginning of this video, close to the beginning, that I had plugs before, and my children, give me 1 second. Back. So I was stretching before when I was in like high school and stuff, and the biggest size I went up to was 00. I lost a clear plug, and then I just decided to just take all of them out, and then my ear shrunk back down to a regular ear size. I'll insert clips too so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Then I decided I wanted to get them again. So when I redid them, I didn't really look or research. I just jumped into it, and then I had got a blowout. I was using stainless steel, like one of these. It's funny because they were in this color, and I didn't have like a backup. Like after you put this through your hole, you need to put something without weight through it, and you don't want to stretch and then try to put a double flare plug in your ear is not going to work. Don't try to do that to yourself. Put yourself through that pain. So I had got a blowout in my right ear. This is my right ear. I got a blowout in that ear, and my hose shrunk all the way back down to the beginning size because I just did not know what to do. So I researched what to do, and I found out that after you stretch, you're going to want to have a single flare plug to go in behind the stretch. You don't want to stretch and keep these in your ear. You stretch and keep these in your ear. Even though it might seem weightless in your hand, it carries weight in your ear. So it's going to be dangling. Basically, when you put it through your ears like this, when it gets in your ear, it's like this. That's tugging and pulling on your ear, and that hole is not going to come out. It's perfect. The reason why I have not tried on these plugs on this video is because I just stretched my ear to the 20 millimeter 2 days ago, and then I was so excited that I got my plugs. I put them in yesterday. And so, you know, from a stretch, they are a little bit tight. They ain't that tight now. I could take it out if I want to, but they are a little bit tight, and I don't want to annoy them any more than I probably already did. They don't hurt or anything like that. I just don't want to do it. An easy way to stretch your ears, take a hot shower. When you take a hot shower, you're loosening up your body. Of course, you know, you're opening your pores, but that's not the point. You're loosening up your body, and you can massage your ears while you're in the shower. You're letting your ears know, and you letting yourself know that, hey, we about to stretch up a size. We about to go up in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're basically prepping your ears for the stretch. After you get out the shower, massage them bad boys. Now, you can use, I use, of course, coconut oil, what I showed you. You can use jojoba oil or jojoba oil, I don't know what it's called. You can use that one on your ears. That's the closest oil that's close to the oil that your body naturally gives out. I don't know, every time I make the video and I said that, I always go to my nose because that's like the most oiliest part on my body. And the oil that your body gives out is like basically that oil is the closest. Some places you buy plugs from, they have like body jewelry butter. You can use that too if you want. I've stretched, the first time I ever was stretching, I was using Vaseline. I use that, but you know, a lot of people say don't. I honestly say whatever you feel like is right for you, because this right here did me some justice after a while. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying do your own research. If this is your first time coming past somebody that did plugs and they're explaining what to do, go ahead and watch other videos, do more research, because there are different techniques that can help, you know, you out. More people bodies are different. My bodies were attached to these two. My bodies, really? My body was attached to these two products, so that's what I used. The don'ts. Do not try to stretch quick. Do not try to stretch quick. Even if your ear feels like it's ready for a stretch, still give it some time, 2 to 3 days to a week. I waited a month for each stretch that I was doing, and then when I got to like my bigger sizes, I still waited a while because I got stuck in between the 14 to the 16 millimeter stretch. And what actually helped me stretch up from a 16 to a 18 was this single double flare plug right here. And this is not the black ones that I just showed you. I actually bought these from Hot Topic. I had an interview and I didn't want to go in with the whole, so I just tried to be a little bit more professional and went in with that. So it got to a point where I really didn't need these for stretching anymore, and that was awesome. And then it got to a point where I just got like really excited, and I was like, yo, I'm about to be at my size. I had 3 different goal sizes, which is weird. The first size I had was 16 millimeter. And I was like, nah, that's so small. Like, literally, when you're stretching, you see a size that you want because you're looking on someone else. And you're like, oh, that look big. Like, that might be the size that I want to get. I got to 16 and realized I wanted to be at 18 millimeter. And when I got it, I was like, oh, that looks so small. And so then when I got to 18, I said, you know what? I'm going to just go to the 20 because this is the last size that I have. And so I'm at 20 millimeter. I'm very satisfied. They are big, but still small enough to be cute because I don't want the really huge ones. I'm really not into that type of fashion. But yeah, I'm at 20 millimeter. I really like the size, and it's time to get this plug hole like up and popping. Like, it's time to get more of them. I'm so excited, and that's basically it. Like I said, if you want to stretch your ears, but you're indecisive and you're not really sure, I recommend you buy the fake plugs just to see what your ear will look like with them. Do a lot of research. What? A lot of research. What kind of accent was that? Do a lot of research. Do a lot of research, y'all, before you stretch. And when you stretch slow. It takes some people like a year to even get to my size. It took me about, I want to say 4 to 6 months. 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. It really didn't take me long, but it took me quite some time. I'm going to leave the link to the very first video that I had of me stretching down below so you can see my fail. And I'm going to also leave the links to all of the plugs that I got, from the starter kits to the actual ones that I have in my ears, down below. I'm going to leave all of my social medias down below. And if you guys have any questions, you go ahead and go into my Instagram and you can DM me questions, or you could comment your questions down below. I am glad to answer any of them. So that's it for this video. Go ahead and like, comment down below anything you guys want to see next. Subscribe and share this video, and have a good day. Bye, guys.